Never fear, DFree is here. What is going on, guys? My name is DFree. I'm just playing. Obviously, it's DFree. It goes for Donnie, right? But there are the dummies. I think it stands for Dick. Either way, let's go ahead and talk about the latest stuff in Dokkan Battle. This should all be coming out tomorrow. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is the new Super Tech leader, and Bardock is the new Rainbow version of leader. So DBZ.space is down, so the links in the Reddit are not working at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use Hato-sama. So follow Hato-sama. You know, he generally is really good about, you know, all the leaks and stuff like that. He's pretty much where we get this stuff from a lot of the times, you know, like the images and stuff like that, because obviously DBZ.space picks it up too, but this is kind of my first interaction with stuff before I get on DBZ.space, excuse me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We know about Masked Saiyan and the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku that you summon. If you don't know about them, I go into explicit detail on a video that I uploaded earlier today, and I even built teams for them, so you guys can go check them out. Now, I will say that a couple of notes. I purposely did not, well, I kind of forgot, but at the same time, I didn't really too much care. I kind of didn't include Super Saiyan 3 in the Rainbow team that the Masked Saiyan would be leading for a couple of reasons. One, like I said, I low-key forgot about it. I'm not going to lie to you. But secondarily, I'm not sold on, even though he's amazing, right? He's a new super type leader. I am not sold on running him on that team yet because of Over in a Flash, unless you're going to run like Vegito Blue or things like that, which I honestly, if you watch my video, kind of was debating between Rose and Vegito Blue, depending on what you run. So it just kind of comes down to that. But regardless, check out that video, and you guys will know all about the Masked Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, honestly, a lot that happened here was Bardock, right? So, Bardock, STR, Tech, and Physical, the summonable ones, all Dokkan Awaken now per the Masked Saiyan event, which I thought would happen. I was hoping this would happen. Now, one thing I was also hoping would happen was that the AGL one would Dokkan Awaken into like a formidable enemy unit, because he could have been really good. They could have gave him like 80% up on his passive or something like that, and he could have been very viable because he was a Super Saiyan, AGL, he had Prepare for Battle. He could have been really viable, but they honestly probably just forgot about him, to be honest. But regardless, let's go ahead and talk about Bardock. So we're going to start off with the STR art for Bardock, which is in here somewhere. Got to scroll through, and we'll come back to all this stuff. So that's Physical. All right, so STR. STR is actually Super Saiyan 2. Yes, he is Super Saiyan 2 Bardock. You see the lightning, you see the 2 over there. Super Saiyan 2 Bardock. That's pretty cool. He's now the only Super Saiyan 2 Bardock in the game. Excuse me, I burped a little bit at the time of the recording. So what does Bardock do? Let's go ahead and check out his links. Well, for one, his leader skill. He's a Rainbow leader, 2 key, and 30% to all stats. He has Final Spirit Cannon, which is supreme damage, and an attack raise for 6 turns. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Will Inherited, which is a 2-key link between him and the Gokus and LR Goku and stuff like that. Basically, all the Bardocks have the same links. But Bardock team, which I believe is, what, a 15% link or a key link? I'm not sure. Either way, Saiyan Pride, which is I know is an attack link, Ready for War, and Super Fierce Battle. Matter of fact, my OCD is going crazy. Let me pull up Bardock right now. I'm looking at him on JP. So the Will Inherited is 2 key. That's First Awaken. That's 25%. The Saiyan Pride is 15%, like I thought. And Bardock team, which Tech Bardock doesn't have. What? Whatever. Don't care. Either way, OCD's killing me. All right, I'm gonna pull it up right now. STR Bardock, where are you at, buddy? Feel free to skip ahead like 15 seconds. He's right here somewhere. There he is. All right, I know you have it. 7 Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan. That Will Inherited thingy. It's a 1-key link. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, found it. All right, Tech didn't have it, actually. I thought Tech had it, so Tech doesn't have it. Either way, pretty solid card. His passive is not listed here, but his passive is when 30% or above, he gets 30% attack to all allies. So that's pretty solid. He doesn't give a defensive increase, unfortunately, but he's designed to hit kind of hard. It's pretty weird how he works, but I can see him running pretty well on STR under certain situations when the events get longer because of the stack of 6 turns. But they're saying that on one of these events, or at least both of the events, I don't know, they're saying that you're not going to be able to super attack potentially. So that obviously throws stuff like this, these stacks, out the window. So I don't know what's going to happen in regards to that. But STR Bardock got a much needed upgrade because he was a very old card, didn't have Ready for War. Obviously, Fierce Battle will make him hit just a tad bit harder to get him over that hump in damage. But I felt like if he was made today, he would have had Ready for War, Prepare for Battle, same link. But he didn't have it, so now he has it, so that's good. Totally viable supporting unit. Now, another supporting unit, but kind of the inverse of the coin, right? They have his passive listed incorrectly. That's the one for STR, but it's okay. He gives 2 key and 20% up to all stats. Okay, that's a massive shafting. It's not really a big deal because you're not really going to use physical or STR. I just don't understand why they gave him 20 instead of 30 when they gave the other one 30. Maybe out of respect for him being the original. I don't know. Either way, he still seals, which I don't know if that's listed here. They have him. Oh, that's physical Goku. Oh yeah, supreme damage and seal super attack, same key links, and his actual passive is when 30% or above. He gives 2. That's STR Bardock. He messed that up. The actual one's right here. He gives 2 key when 30% or above and 20% attack. I assume that whenever it's a key-based passive and it gives an attack boost, it generally goes to everybody. That's how Turles works and a couple other units like that. Physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So I assume that he gives 20% to all allies as well, which is pretty solid. That innately, in my opinion, the way he works makes him better for the seal and for the passive than the STR one. But if you wanted to really run Bardock, right, you can run both of them on the same variation of like a rainbow team because it's Super Saiyan 1 and 2. So there's that. Now the other Super Saiyan 1 Bardock, the best one, right? Tech. Tech, honestly, is still the same card, but his passive changes. He gets 40% now instead of 20%, I think he was. Still changes the orbs. He gets Fierce Battle now. He still seals. So nothing crazy there, but that Fierce Battle is going to make him that much more viable on a tech team now. So he's pretty good. Really, really good unit. You know, the seal. He's one of the most viable sealers in the game. Him and physical Go tanks, because you're still not going to run, unless you want to run double sealers, I guess, for Bardock's support passive, you know, as the main reason why you'd run him. Unless you're going to do that, whenever the physical super type lead comes out, you're still going to prioritize physical Go tanks for the damage output. It just depends on the necessity, I suppose. But physical Go tanks and tech Bardock are now the best sealers in the game. AGL still doesn't have a really good sealer. So, I mean, sealing is a luxury. I've said so long now, and so same goes for like stunning. Like all that stuff isn't a necessity, it's a luxury, but it'll be very viable like whenever you're going up against these later on events that become a little more gimmicky. For example, if you can't super attack, you've got to be able to survive. So how can you do that? Stunning and sealing. So like it's a creative way to play the game, right? So let's look at the Gokus. So there's a few Gokus, right? So for starters, there's this Goku. He is Super Saiyan 2 AGL, or excuse me, Tech Goku. The one that you summon, the one that needs to go in the last slot. He gets like 4 more ki when he's in the last slot and 7,000 more attack or whatever. That's him. He turns into another Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I guess they just needed something summonable to Dokkan Awaken. He does get a nice buff, but when he's a third attacker, he gets 5 more ki and 17,000 or 12,000 attack. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was. I mean, he's the same card. He gets a bigger flat attack increase, and he has Fierce Battle now. So, like, he's still not very good because he still requires that third slot. So that's what he is. And Goku, right? So the Tech Goku is, this is the summonable one, actually. Where's the free one? Because, yes, there is a free Tech Goku and free physical Goku, which we'll talk about in a moment. Now, this Tech Goku Angel, is the one from the Goku event. You know, the one that starts off as R base form Goku, then he goes Super Saiyan, then he goes Super Saiyan Angel, now he goes Super Saiyan 3 Angel. They love that countdown Goku over there. So this is him now. 3 key, HP, attack, and defense plus 30%. I assume that's only for tech types. Let's go ahead and check. They actually don't have him listed. That's okay. This is the good one. That's the good one. Here he is, but they have him as 70%. What is going on? Oh, this is... What is this? This is the one that Super Saiyan 2. That's his passive and stuff. This is really all over the place. This is really incorrect, but whatever. I assume that's for tech ties because that whole post is really incorrect. I'm sure they're going to edit it. But aside from that, he has a high chance of, or rare chance of 180% up. Still the same card. Otherwise, Angel, Super Saiyan 3. So yes, that does make the summonable unit farmable. If you wanted to do that, he is farmable. Now, understand that you are going to have a hell of a grind to get this guy up because you're going to need medals to awaken this guy to TUR to do this. And you're going to first off need that base form R Goku and work him all the way up to TUR. Yeah, that's a massive grind. It's going to be an even nastier grind on global, though, huh? Because that Goku goes a couple of stages. That SR Goku goes to UR. On here, on JP, he doesn't. So, regardless, you're going to run events probably 100 times to get this done. So, have fun with that. Right, okay, so physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku in the Baba Shop now. Dokkan awakens into physical Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku from the Baba Shop. Looks like he has a chance to stun. Is that what that is? Let's go ahead and check. Hopefully that's there. Yeah, rare chance to stun, supreme damage. Okay. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Blood. What is that? Saiyan Warrior Race. Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Beyond the Limits, which is Limit Breaking Form, Revival, and Super Fierce Battle. So they have he has pretty much really similar links here. Revival, Super Fierce Battle, Over in a Flash. You know, those are all links that Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, that the main one has. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, which he had initially anyway. So let's see what he does here. 3 key, attack and defense plus 7,000 at the start of the turn. 7,000 isn't that big of a buff. I guess he's a nice free unit, right? He's a free unit, so you can't really complain. He does have Fierce Battle. I do like what they're doing. The game is trying to become a lot more free-to-play friendly. It took them long enough. They're becoming more free-to-play friendly because they're releasing these Dokkan Awakens for like the Baba units, and you know they're going out of their way to do that. I do like that. But at the same time, and they're increasing like these leader skills, they're awakening these tournament units, they're doing little incremental things to try to allow free-to-play players to keep up with the meta shifts in the game and the power creeps in the game. So I do like that, but at the same time, they could have buffed him at least like 15,000, right? So he could be a good tank and hitter. But either way, beggars can't be choosers. It's nice that he gets an awakening to begin with, and he does get 3 key boosts, so that's pretty solid. He also is a 3 key and 30% buff lead for STR and physical, so he's a dual type leader. Those are something that they've been playing with lately in the game, so pretty solid card overall. Definitely a really solid free card. Stats are kind of lacking, 7,000 attack, but regardless, still a nice card to have. Same goes for tech. Now the tech, you know, he has 180% of passive, but it's like a low chance, high chance, rare chance, whatever. I don't think it's a high chance. If it's high, that makes him pretty much have the same passive as Beerus, just 20% weaker, the STR Beerus. But either way, there's a lot going on now. All this stuff should come out tomorrow. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on all the Bardocks, Mass Saiyans, all that stuff. If you haven't seen the video I did previously, you guys can go check that out earlier today. And I talk about building teams for these guys. The teams don't change. I mean, that Angel, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you can't even run them on tech with the other Goku. You know, nothing really changes unless you wanted to include Goku Super Saiyan 3, the summonable one on the Rainbow team, or if you wanted to run Mass Saiyan on tech for whatever reason. Nothing changes really. The Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku isn't good enough to slide in. Physical, we're not going to talk about him because I didn't really make a team for that. But there's nothing really changing as far as tech goes and the Rainbow teams go. So anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you for tuning into today's video as always. Please subscribe if you happen to be new. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did. And speaking of subscriptions, be sure to subscribe to the Dokkan Reddit. Even though the information was kind of weird this time around, they're generally pretty good about this type of thing. And follow Hato-sama on Twitter, please, if you would do so. This is his page and stuff like that. So anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.